Lock eyes for a few seconds. Then drop your gaze. You're doing,
right?
yeah. Drop your gaze. Eye contact is a sign of openness. Most men will pick up on flirtatious behavior and approach you. That is not true. You guys don't
My
do
attention
that.
span ain't long enough for all that.
Y'all don't do that. Mm-mm.
Come on, gaze at me.
Y'all don't know when we flirting with y'all.
Gaze at me. Ruben.
I sure as hell don't.
Ruben,
Nope.
gaze at me.
Nope.
Y'all don't know. If a
I'm mad at
guy's
you right now.
approaching you, be classy and charming. He's probably nervous and a bit worried about rejection. Take these into consideration
Don't be
and
nervous.
play nice.
I mean, I'm just nice.
Gaze
Of
at
course
me.
I don't want rejection. No.
Gaze at me.
I got that
Sexy.
kind of time.
Don't be nervous.
Nope.
Come on.
You want me, you come touch me, then we good. Not like that. Girl, you
Smi-
gotta stop
and-
that. That's different. That's a different touching.
They also say that the ladies should smile suggestively back.
What is suggest a smile back? Can I get one of those?
So you're like smiling. And y'all just doing that back and forth.
When she
Laugh at
goes-
his jokes, but don't overdo it.
When she goes,
Ask him about his job, as men tend to define themselves by their careers. Now, I was kind of weird about that one, because some guys don't like you asking about their work, because then it makes you seem like you're a gold digger or something like
I'll
that.
be honest with you. One of my biggest pet peeves is you ask me how my day is. Like you ask me, how was your day?
That's
shit
because Marcus is super grumpy.
It just irks me.
you
I don't want to freaking talk about my day unless I bring it up.
Because
So
Marcus
what-
is grumpy.
So what should be said to you when you come home?
Nothing.
Hello.
Can they say, how are you doing? Or how are you?
That's cool, but
What's
They
wrong
can
with
say,
saying
how was
I
your
just
day?
don't want to talk about it. Like if I wanted to talk about it, I'll bring it up.
You don't want to talk about work.
No, I don't want to talk about work. It's work. I don't want to talk
all
about
the not
work.
work he's doing.
It's whatever. I don't
That
want
must
to.
be
That's
it.
just me. I mean, I'm not going to apologize for being me and being different.
Right,
I
right.
guess we don't see him arching his back
Arch his back.
Hey, look,
That's
man.
to me, that's a feminine thing.
or
but-
getting stiff in your stance.
I'm okay with getting stiff. Depends on who's around.
That's when you know it's real.
That's when you know it's real.
Okay, gentlemen, this is how you know that she likes you. She's flirting with you. If she swing her hips while walking,
Oh, God.
if she's tilting her head or exposing her neck, I'm going to do that more at the bar. Is that sexy? Like,
Hell no.
That move right there that you're
That move is terrible.
doing, he's going in the
I wish I had a
opposite
camera to
direction.
show that move. That move makes
You
me
look
what?
like you have an allergic reaction to some lotion.
Well, you allergic to a cat, girl? What's going on? We got
That
the
might
cat
be
in
one of the freakiest things I think I ever seen you do. I'm gonna need
Well,
you to
that's what
never
it
do.
says. It
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to
tilt
never
your
do
head.
that shit
That
again.
was-
Real talk.
Your neck.
Real
That's
talk.
what it says.
That shit don't work.
Don't do
That
it no
don't
more,
work.
y'all.
Nah.
You ever seen a lady do that?
No.
Let's-
Not trying to do it like you was just doing.
Okay, so do it more natural, like.
If it's natural, it's cool, but don't be.
No, this is not natural.
Damn it, Joy. Joy just called me grumpy, y'all.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
you are.
is.
What else is new?
She calls it like
But
she sees it.
I guess here it is. I think that only works if you got the cleavage showing, because see what that does. That brings attention from your neck, and it gives us a woo. Wait, look at that
third
shit
nipple.
going on.
Yeah.
Hey, some guys might be down with that. I'm not saying that is out
Especially
there.
if you have 3 boobs.
I see. That's what I'm talking about.
Freakish.
Awesome.
Licks or bites her lips. I've seen that done before. I don't
Doesn't that get
think I do
like?
that.
Doesn't that get like lipstick all on your teeth and shit?
No, Vaseline would help stop the lipstick from getting on your teeth.
Oh, she knows all the tricks.
She knows about that Vaseline.
She blushes.
Yes, I do.
I do that when I
I
see a
bet
guy
you do.
I like. I do blush. I can like feel it.
Really? Okay.
Tosses, plays with, or twirls her hair.
Oh, God, like you just did just now before you scraped your neck.
But I wasn't trying to be
I don't
sexy.
know.
You know, and
think that was just
I play with my
see
hair
that.
anyway.
I see that, and that gives me a different idea that you're not paying attention.
That's like a space.
What'd
move
you
playing
think,
with your
Marcus?
hair.
She's twirling her hair. Is that
I
sexy?
just
or
I don't pay attention to that stuff. I
don't
just
pay
don't.
attention?
I
That's
mean,
like I'm in space.
I don't, because it's like I don't like nothing that's contrived. Like if you're sitting there consciously trying.
No, some of this stuff is natural though.
Okay, well if it's natural, it's cool.
Do black women twirl their hair? Play with their hair
I
like
do.
that?
Yeah,
I do
of
it
course,
on.
of
You
course.
probably seen me do
I
it
was just
tonight.
asking. I was just asking.
Yeah.
So what do chicks with short hair do?
They play with
They
their
play
short
with
hair.
their short hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, I'm not somebody that
Mm,
I don't like
right
nothing
there.
that's
She has to see that she's doing
contrived.
the Dougie.
if
Like Night Street, she's doing the Dougie.
like if I notice you trying to do something, that to me is a turnoff. Like if I see you and it looks like
it's
you,
not natural.
yeah. If I look at you and I see you trying to do something attractive, you know that to me is not
You're
attractive.
gonna like me now.
Yeah, man. That the over exaggerated stereotypical eye wink. I'm looking at you like you're a freaking weirdo.
Yeah.
Got something in your
I
eye?
don't
You
do
need
Yeah,
some
man.
Visine?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I've had guys do that to me though, and then go like this. I'm like, that is so
Yeah, like come here, shawty.
feminine.
Come here, shawty.
Yeah, I've gotten that too.
Come here, shawty.
Now that was a let me see how easy. That's what
Yeah.
that was.
And hold your breath and see how long it take me to get over there. Crosses and uncrosses her legs. If the cross leg is facing him, that means that she's more interested.
If Idris Elba did it,
Or
they'd do it
if
quick.
it's rocking, you know, like back and forth.
Well,
a
I
little.
thought she had to
Like
pee
this.
if it was rocking.
I don't know. I don't get that.
Crossing legs.
Yeah, I do it all the time, but I don't know if it's
I-
subconscious or.
I
what
just don't
that
know
is.
if I'm looking at you when you sitting down like that.
You don't look at a lady's legs if she crosses her legs right in front of you.
No, I'm not thinking about that. I mean, because once they cross, I can't see nothing.
Exactly. I'd rather you just not.
Yeah.
Just being real.
I
Oh,
mean,
you just want her to.
That's
I
right.
think-
Dude,
I-
like, that
you-
ain't sexy.
You gonna
What if
keep
she wearing
if
a
you gonna
long
keep it
dress?
if you gonna keep it 100, we gonna keep it 100. If her legs is wide open, I might notice. If her legs is crossed, then I probably won't notice.
Yeah. Because I mean,
wide.
We are
gotta make
really
sure
in a Nicki
She needs
Minaj
some
type of
energy.
world.
No
It's not
way,
even- it's
no
not even-
way.
It's not even a Nicki Minaj.
I don't
way.
even know ladies
no,
anymore.
No, it's not even that. It's when y'all hear what we really think, y'all trip. Y'all like, oh shit, that's what they
What
think.
woman,
No. Her
what
legs are
lady
open.
has her
What do
legs
you
Because-
mean?
well, hold on,
wide
hold on,
open and that's sexy?
Because some do, and I think that when we tell y'all
Like this?
what we really thinking, y'all bug out. Y'all like, oh my god. This is sometimes what we think. So if you're gonna tell us what you think, then you gotta listen to what we think.
You really think that's
what's
sexy?
wrong with you?
If you sitting there, no, it's not sexy, but you got my attention.
Yeah, you cross your legs. There's nothing different. I see cross legs all the
Yeah,
time.
I'm not paying
But your
attention.
legs, I'm just being real.
Ain't
If your
nobody
legs
see-
are open and I can make sure ain't no crying game going on down there, I mean,
Ain't nobody said nothing about
Right,
sexy.
yeah.
You brought in sexy. You said
it had nothing to do with sexy.
That's
I
what
ain't say-
flirtatious is about.
Okay,
This is
well,
about
So
being-
those are just your words.
Let me be clear. You would prefer
No new taxes.
Ain't nobody said nothing about prefer. I said got my attention. There's a difference.
If you want to get my attention, you need
Would
to do
you
something out of the
prefer-
norm.
and you just
So
want to
now
hit it and
I'll
quit it.
form
Nah,
in
see,
a Jeopardy
you-
question.
no.
Would you prefer her sit with her legs crossed or not?
Me personally, I prefer your legs crossed. Yes.
Okay.
However, if your legs are open, I'm gonna be like,
You got
But
my
I want
attention.
what you prefer.
The
I
re-
don't,
well, hold
I don't
on.
want.
But the
I
re-
don't want what is going to make you look up my skirt.
but see, no, it's not that. It's not that. Is one of these things is not like the other.
All right, now that we're back on Electric Company.
But no, but that's I'm being real.
This is not the same
Men,
thing.
you see, y'all
They
overthink
don't.
men.
They don't.
Men are
you know what it is?
simple.
When
She said
when we
electrical.
tell them,
Yeah.
when we
I'm
tell
asking
them,
you to
when
explain
we
it.
tell you what we think and what we feel, then you question.
You
that.
attack,
Then you
yeah.
attack and
I'm
question.
asking you-
We are telling you that
If
if your legs are open, you got our attention. I also said that I would prefer your legs to be crossed.
correct, but if you want to,
And that's what I asked.
but I'm saying, if it's 6 girls there,
right?
and I'm looking at 6 girls, and one of them has their legs wide open,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know
stop.
you're going to naturally look towards
Exactly.
the open.
That doesn't mean I want her.
No,
That's
just
what I
means-
said, though.
But
Don't
see,
say that.
But see, and when they're saying we're not saying, oh, it's cute to leave your legs wide open. It's like it's an attention grabber, and it's like, oh, well, let me see what else is going on.
You don't want to know nothing else is going on. Her legs wide open. You want to know one thing that's going on. Come
Well,
on, let's
that's-
keep it real.
I mean, unfortunately, that's not true. but-
Okay, let's say
Okay.
the legs are all open except for the one lady. that
Then I'm wondering
crosses
why
her
their
legs.
legs are open.
Maybe she's a lady. Like that's what I think. If she crosses her
But
legs,
again,
she's more
what you're
ladylike.
missing is men are voyeuristic. We like to look at you. Every single little boy that likes a naked girl gets married and likes naked women. We just like to look at y'all. We just do. And I'm sick and tired of having to apologize for the voyeuristic nature that is me. I'm not doing that shit no more.
Why are you apologizing?
I'm not apologizing for it. But the way y'all are questioning it is making it seem like it's something wrong with it. The fact that she's got her legs open does not make her someone that I want. It may make her someone that I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm
Correct.
gonna look at it. Yes, I'm like, oh shit, she got legs open. I'm like, what's going
I
on?
got that.
But that doesn't mean that she's the one. If there's 6 of them sitting there and one of them got their legs open and 5 of them don't, doesn't mean that the one with the legs open is the winner.
Okay.
Yes.
And it
I
is.
got that.
But
Okay, so what you saying?
Yeah.
Maybe
I
I
didn't
just
say
need to
anything.
sit
I
at the
asked
bar
you
with my
what you
legs wide
preferred.
open.
I didn't say anything else
But
after that.
to
What
get
are you
some
killing me
attention.
on?
But I want to go back. I want to go back to the Deadpool Divas point, saying that this is a Nicki Minaj world.
Okay.
It is.
I want to go. Well, hold on. I want to go back to that.
So it's
because,
been like that. Remember Pam Grier?
yeah. I mean, it's not like it's changed.
But
any.
there's many sexy, demure ladies that have been
Yes.
out there.
However,
that were considered
but see,
sexy.
the first thing you think about is someone who just throws themselves out there like that. And yeah, you know, maybe in her videos and maybe in some of her performances, maybe she wears clothing that's not to your liking. However, you know, the funny thing about it is nobody saw what she wore at the MTV Music
I'm not
Awards.
talking about clothing.
Well,
I'm talking about her behavior.
What's wrong with her
Like
behavior?
taking pictures with your legs wide open. That was my point, not
She
her clothing.
well, here's the thing. She's an entertainer, and she wants to get her name out there. And unfortunately, in this world that we live in, which isn't different from the world that our parents lived in, you know, it's just social media. It's social media. Marilyn Monroe was great at it. She was great. You know, all those pics she was taking and stuff like that. She wore skirts up to the middle of her thigh. She wore top shirts that covered 2% of her breasts. I mean, and everybody thinks, oh, Marilyn Monroe's the most beautiful woman ever. What, man? She dressed like what Nicki Minaj dressed like. The only difference is, back then, you saw what they wanted you to see, and now, Nicki Minaj, like, you see everything other than important stuff, because you know what? This is how she did it. Madonna, same way. She did the same way. She dressed provocative. Some people liked her, but she got her name out there. She sold a lot of albums.
But you know what I think is ironic? That a lot of guys, y'all have this double standard. These women are ratchet. They hoes. They this, that, and the third. But you like that. That is so sexy.
Have you ever heard Ruben or me use that kind of term?
What?
Ratchet.
I'm just talking in general.
Well, you can't talk in general.
You can't talk in general.
We just had that discussion in the break.
Because if I talked in general about women, then you call me a women basher. The fact that you know Ruben and you know me and you know other folks like us, more particularly somebody like Mr. LP Steven Sykes, y'all know how we are. So you gonna put us in the class of?
No, I'm just talking
You just
about
did,
men
though.
who do that.
Okay, well, men
behavior.
who do ain't us.
Okay, well, let's talk about the men who
I
do
can't.
that.
I can't
speak
talk about
for
them.
I can't speak for them. Just like you can't speak for the chick that's shaking her ass in the club,
Yeah.
twerking. Do you twerk?
I do that. Yes, I do.
Are you ratchet?
I drop it like it's hot.
Well,
I do all that.
But the thing about it is,
Okay.
I don't expect
you
you.
saying that shit right now to make a point, and I got you.
I'm telling you the truth.
Well, but hold on.
Anybody
hold on.
that was
You
with
are
me
not-
Saturday
you are-
told me
you-
drop it
you-
like it's
you
hot.
are- You are not that nasty chick. That's the stereotypical nasty chick. You ain't that chick.
You're not
No,
ratchet,
but I
And so
have a
don't
good
sit
time.
here and act like.
but you're not ratchet.
But twerking at the club does not necessarily make you
Okay,
right.
so-
Exactly.
so
and
I
you didn't
know-
say that.
Okay, so I made a bad analogy, but I think you know who that nasty chick is. And so for me to put you in the class with that nasty chick is just as bad as you assuming that Ruben and I are going to see a woman in a negative light just because we like to look at girls.
With the
Seriously?
legs open.
It's not even about that.
It's
The
not
fact
about
is-
that.
the
Let's
fact-
move on.
The fact that you think that, yeah, we need to move on because you don't get it and you don't want to get it. And if you don't want to get it, then I'm not going to waste my time trying to explain it to you. Just not.
I got it.
Good.
All right. Also, another flirtatious nuance is slipping her foot in and out of the shoe.
What?
That's supposed to be sexy. You do that as
Yeah,
well?
if you got a foot fetish, I guess you're looking at that.
Adjust the
No, I don't do that.
Huh?
No, I don't do that.
You don't do that? Okay. I don't think I do that either. Not to be sexy, I guess. Adjust the tone of her voice to match yours. Adjust her talking speed to match yours.
Hold on.
Hey,
So-
Ruben, so you know if we don't pick up on all of these things, we're inattentive men who don't pay attention to women, right?
Well, I mean, if I'm talking in my deep voice and she coming out sounding like Barry White, I'm probably gonna roll on anyway. I'm just being real.
I'm just saying, because if we're gonna generalize and stereotype, then we have to generalize and stereotype that women.
I thought we were passing that.
That
We're going backwards again.
That women assume if we don't follow their cues, then we ain't good men.
Yo, I'll tell you, I'm the first person to tell you, I have no idea when any woman is flirting with me. Why? Because my attention span is not that high. I'm just being real. I'm the type of dude, you need to come up to me or we need to have a conversation. And then if I could tell from our conversation that you might be interested, that's different. But across the room, nah, those signals don't make it. They get caught up in the air somewhere and they go somewhere else. It's not my thing.
But now that you're aware of some of these, you may pick up on some things that you didn't pick up on.
Now that
before.
we've been told, yeah.
I mean,
Potentially for me,
I'm
yeah.
probably gonna be like, is she hitting on me?
Now I'm
but-
going to stretch
but-
my neck more.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
but then she might be she might be talking to a dude beside me. It's so much easier for people just to talk and just go up and say, just have a conversation, and if it sounds good, great. If it sounds bad, move on. I mean, that's just
right,
me.
but you have to have some kind of signal to even want to move over there to talk to them.
Well, as far
Now,
as
if she's sitting there with her arms folded, looking
Hell
with
no, I
the
ain't
mad
gonna-
face, okay, your attention span is low, but you notice that.
my attention span is low, regardless. Just because
You
know
ain't
what?
gonna walk up to that mean chick, are you?
It depends.
With her face all balled up and her arms folded.
Honestly, it depends. It depends on how I feel, because I might be like, "What's up, girl?" Just
Get out of my face.
peace out. And we move on. Great, you've taken care of that. I mean, me, I'm just the type of dude where it's like, I might talk to her, and I
Right.
might go talk to her. But even when I was young, chicks were flirting. I knew it, man. I don't got my attention span won't that high. It just wasn't. It's just for me, I'm one of those dudes you have to physically touch. Like the touching thing, that would probably unnerve me, but at least it might get something going, because if I'm talking to you and you do wage numbers to me, I'm gonna be like, why are you touching me?
Unnerve you.
Unnerve me.
You unnerved by a woman touching you?
Jumping out of the seat.
Like honestly, man,
Like seriously, that's why he's unnerved by a woman touching him.
a stranger, hell yeah.
Touch him right quick.
You're different, girl. You better stop that. You know what's going on with that. And see that and that's why, honestly, I'm about to. Men are gonna say whatever they want to say when I make the statement, but that's why I hate going to places to eat, and I hate waitresses touching me. I can't, because one, I know it's fake, and two, it's like, nah. If I want you to touch me, then I will touch you. Like Hooters, can't stand it. It just kills me, because I'm just like, you showing me attention just so you can get my wallet, which is your job, and I get that, but it's a waste of time for
She
me.
can't tap you to get your attention, sir.
Oh, my attention's already gonna be there,
Okay.
because she's talking about food.
Okay.
I mean, I'm being honest, But once again, if we go to a gentleman's club, that's different, because the purpose is different.
Uh-huh.
If I get a dance
Okay.
at the gentleman's club, well, I'm expecting that, so that's different. One, probably because I paid for it, or somebody else paid for me. So it's like, it's whatever. But if we just out on the street and some random chick just walks up to me and just puts her arm on my shoulder, who you? Nah, man, it's Barry. You too close to me. I don't know you. And that's just me. I'm just like that. But if I know you, some people get some rain. Some people don't. Some people know if they touch me in the wrong way, then they'll get something else. But that's a different story.
Good. Okay. Also on my list is the lingering gaze, which was kind of on the other one, and giggling and laughing when the guy laughs. A friendly tease and winking. So both guy and girl do that. It's a long list, so I'm not gonna read them all, but it's a long list for the ladies.
And that's why my attention span is low. You're doing too much yet.
Putting her fingernail between her teeth, playing with her jewelry, raising her eyebrows, wearing sexy clothes,
What?
or showing
That
suggestive
fingernail and
cleavage.
teeth thing just sounds so gross.
What?
That fingernail and the teeth thing, that's not cute.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not
to me,
cute.
that communicates nervousness too.
That communicates there's something in your teeth.
Yeah.
You ain't
yeah,
brush your
that's
teeth
not
before you
cute.
left the house,
No,
yeah.
well, not like this. I think they mean like this. Like you, like.
I don't
like
care.
that.
Keep your hand out your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you come touch me with it? Nah, girl. Germs.
Things to watch out for. If she's hunching over, it's like a sign that she's not interested.
The
If
man
she's-
is supposed to be the cat, not her.
Right, right. Well, he arches his back. He don't hunch over. He goes like
What's the
that.
difference?
One goes this way, and one
Yeah.
goes that way.
Why must I be like that?
I'm not gonna talk to no dude that arches his back. I'm sorry. She taps her fingers
Idris
on
Elba,
the
you talk to
table.
him. Don't trip. Idris Elba,
He
you
got
talk
he got
Might
something.
as well because you go like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna perfect that. I'm gonna get in the mirror tonight and get that right.
Please
Please
don't.
don't.
Tapping her foot or keeping her legs uncrossed is a sign she may not be interested. Tapping her fingers on the table and not looking direct. This is what I usually do when I'm not interested. Is I look away or turn away. That's how you know I ain't interested. So yeah, that's
Why go?
definitely. Well, I think this is like if you meet them in a public place or something, like at the bar. Or,
Yeah, like if your girl's dragging you out, you ain't trying to be there because you're trying to get over that old last man.
yeah.
you sitting
And
there
he walks
looking
up to you with that stank breath, and he's all up in your face, and he look like Cletus from your church or something. and
What's up, girl?
all in your face
What's
trying
up,
to holler at
shawty?
you, girl. You're looking good tonight,
Hey,
girl.
there used to be this guy that got on the railroad.
Not Cletus from the church, for real, yo.
And I was going to work one
With his
day.
pimp
he was
suit on.
always smiling, and he was cute.
Mm-hmm.
And one day he got the nerve to come and sit next to me
At church?
on the train. On
Oh.
the train going to work. And I took my headsets out. And when he said hello, he lit up the whole seating area with his breath.
Did you go out? with him?
Wow. Sins to all this,
I
right?
put my headsets back in, and I did like this.
That's foul. You didn't tell the dude why you did that?
Whoa, I don't need him speaking.
I mean, you could have gave him a breath minute sign.
Nah,
Damn.
this was way beyond a breath mint. This was heavy.
I mean, give him a whole pack. Shoot.
Nah,
That's hardcore right there.
that's a straight up. I'm not interested right there. That
Right.
could kill a horse. Mm-mm.
You survived.
Hmm?
You survived.
But her
'Cause
nose
I-
hairs did not.
They were singed instantly. I was like, whoa, he just killed all the cuteness he had. It is down the drain. I would never want him to talk to me.
Right.
I can't deal with it.
You know it's a turn off for dudes
What's that?
when you look, and I don't know if Marcus agrees or not. Fingernail polish is an option,
Right.
but if you're gonna do it,
Keep it up.
Oh God,
Keep it
crusty.
Keep it done.
half of it's torn off, especially on your feet. Ah, get away from me.
Keep it done.
Keep it done.
Keep it done.
Yeah, if you had
you're
cracks in
pretty
your
good.
joint,
If
you
you
like,
like, if you don't keep it done, keep it done. You know
Keep
what?
it coming.
You know what? See, since we're on that subject, you know what is a huge pet peeve of mine? The elaborate shit that y'all do sometimes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
shouldn't
the
say
stuff
y'all
on
because
pet.
that's stereotyping. The elaborate stuff that sometimes ladies do to the nails, the extra pointy or the extra tips or the extra acrylics or the designs. It's a turn off for me. Can I just get a regular pink or lavender or red, and just leave just regular
I have
Yo.
never
on
done
your
all that.
natural nail?
I've always just went. And
If
got
it goes
my regular
more-
nails and like a French
If your
or-
nail goes beyond the tip of the flesh, it needs to be only a little bit.
What if
Yeah.
it's her natural nails that are really long?
It's just not attractive.
Well-
Let me see your hand for a second.
I don't
Let me
have
see your
long
hand for a
nails.
second. All right.
I have had
And
them
for the
before.
record, ladies and gentlemen, the Dating Pool Divas, the nail length that you have is right in line with what I'm like. Word.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Your length. Let me see, SY. Your length is perfect. Y'all, the two of y'all,
especially to get back rubs and
y'all,
stuff. Yeah.
I ain't even tripping off of that shit. I'm talking about what it looks like. The length that y'all have is perfect. Once it gets much longer than that, then I'm looking at you like, yeah, How do you handle your business when you handle your business?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Emmanuel gets,
Yo, her face
I
just
think
got
Emmanuel
weak.
gets scratches on your
Yeah.
stance.
But you know, back to that subject,
it
Marcus.
burns when I pee.
You know,
it's because
I
you
mean-
nasty from last time. That's why it burns when you pee.
Yeah.
that might not be right.
Well, I think we got to a different subject on that one.
Yeah, it went straight to the left.
But you know, Marcus, like I'm real old school with the fingernail polish, man. I can't do the rainbow stuff, man.
I can't stand that.
I mean, the green, nah, girl, I can't do it. Red is even a lot for me. I'm clear. I like clear. I don't like. I just don't
Do
like.
you like that color polish?
No, that kills me. But it's on your feet, so it's
great.
not but that's not that's to me. That's not a natural color. Like I'd rather it be clear, or like I said, if it's gonna be done, it's got to be hot. But I'm with Marcus. I don't need designs.
what
I don't need
color
your
would you
kids'
like
birth
me to
dates
do my
in your
toes?
nails. I don't
Y'all are
need a
boring.
ship or whatever. I mean, you may think that's cute, man, but that's a waste of time.
But you know what's funny? Every time a man tells you what we
we
like,
get laughed at.
then we boring. This is what y'all
Why
do.
are you saying that?
Because what she just said that you
She
might
said
not have
we were
heard.
boring.
She said we boring. But here's the thing: they do that shit for them. They don't care about what we think for real.
No.
See, now here, let me say something.
Some
in your
guys might
defense.
like the
No.
I'm gonna
pretty
say
nails.
something in your defense, okay? You really should not have said that, okay?
What?
And I'm gonna tell you why. There are a lot of issues that we talk about when we talk about the love revolution and being single and why God this and why God that. If you are doing all those things that these guys are saying, you know, we don't really look for those things, then there goes the answer to the questions. So you might want to not do this. You might want to not twerk at the club. You might want to not wear like the
I don't mind twerking
glow
at
in
the
the
club.
dark, hush up, the glow in the dark purple nail polish or what have you. I'm exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. So in their defense,
But every guy is different.
every guy is different.
That's why
But-
you got to roll with what's good for you.
But I'm listening to two men that I would take advice from. So I'm just saying.
Right.
I just think that when you
That's
I
just
just,
not my style. I'm not gonna wear
Well, it's so-
clear,
it's- and it's okay.
You know, polish
But
all
see,
the
but
time.
see, the thing
That's-
is, you got to do what's good for you.
correct,
Right.
And
correct.
then when you
Right.
then when you with somebody and you care about what that person thinks, then if it's worth it to you, then modify based upon them. If you don't care, then keep it 100 and do what you're gonna do. Because I give you a perfect example. Any woman that's gonna be with me, she ain't gonna wear no damn weave, and she not gonna wear no fake hair, no fake nails. And if she do, I'll be honest with you, she could be like Superwoman in every other aspect. But those things are such a turn off to me that I can't even really get past that stuff. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me. And so if you a person, a sister, who is doing those things, I really hope you're doing it for yourself. Because if you're doing it to attract a man, there are a lot of us who don't like that. Oh, look at the video girls, they wearing it. Okay, cool. The video girls is wearing it. Are you chasing them or are you chasing the man?
Yeah.
Because the average man will tell you that he prefers, and this is, I'm only speaking for the men that I know. The average man that I know will tell you he don't like that stuff. He don't like that stuff. That stuff goes into videos and all that kind of stuff. But the reality, that's Eurocentric version of what beauty is. Because sisters don't got hair like that. We just don't. That's not how we look. You know what I mean? Naturally.
And I mean, I think that, like, for me, stuff like having little designs on her nails, to me, that's more of, oh, she's really into herself, which is fine. But I don't need somebody who's more into themselves than they're going to be into me. I mean, you see what I'm saying? It's one thing, to me, it's like an extra step that I don't necessarily need. But I'm very simple. There are guys out there who like that stuff, and that's great. But if you're looking for a dude like myself, very simple, there's certain things that I like and I don't like. And just, I mean, light green fingernail polish is not attractive
I
to
give you
me.
a perfect example for somebody like
God.
a perfect example for someone like me. Natural hair, no makeup, lip gloss. Because if your lips are ashy, that's about as much as a turn off as your face caked up with makeup.
Yeah, lip gloss.
So just make sure your lips ain't ashy.
Lip gloss.
But your natural lubrication of your skin is all you need. I'm just talking about me. I can't speak for Ruben. What you saying? That's why.
Yeah.
Lips look dry.
Hello.
A little bit, yeah. You need to.
You asked.
Yeah,
I mean, you should have
lube-
asked.
Yeah, lube that up.
But,
But your natural lubrication of your skin, and most people, not just us, most people need more than natural lubrication of your lips.
Yeah.
but once you do that, that's pretty much all I'm just talking about me.
Yeah.
Can't speak for nobody else. Don't be going and putting all the colors on your eyes. Like I was watching Yala's Fix Your Life with the brother with 34 sons and daughters with 17 baby mamas and all that shit. But there was this one sister, she had the worst eyelashes I ever seen in my life,
Those
yo.
joints that blink at
Them
you?
joints, like she had a community. Like you ever see what's the community of people in the Superman universe? Like the little people in Superman's universe. I can't think of their name. The Kandorians, yeah. She had the Kandorians on her eyes. It's like a million people sitting on her eyelashes. It was terrible.
Right.
Come on, man. I'm looking at that like, why you do that to yourself?
especially on national TV.
Why you doing that to yourself? Use your natural. Just be yourself. That's why I try to tell sisters, man. You don't need no wigs. You don't need no weaves. You don't need none of that kind of stuff. You don't. The lace front, for real. I can see that's not your hairline.
Right.
Yeah, LeBron James.
That's not you. It's like, yo, you can't. And then to be the first ones going to church praying to God about all that's great about you. This ain't you. You paid for that from the Koreans. You ain't even get it from us.
And I mean, like I'm gonna piggyback. Like for me,
I get on a rant. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
bro.
It's okay.
I get emotional
because I
about
like the
this.
natural look too. Like,
Yeah.
yo, lip gloss, the greatest thing ever invented. Lipstick, I can't take it.
I'm not with lipstick.
I
no.
can't. I mean, I understand sometimes you have to have it, but for the most part, I can't take it. One, because it gets everywhere, and that's for me. That's
What's cool
just
about what you to get the lip gloss like the flavor that
Oh,
smell
yeah.
that smell good.
Stop
And
it.
then when you kiss them and
No.
it tastes good, get that.
yo,
The lip gloss.
and it doesn't leave anything.
Yeah.
Ball on ball.
Yeah. Not lipstick.
No,
And even
lip
the
gloss.
lipstick that y'all like to get, like the permanent stuff that stay on you forever.
I don't
Like we
like
don't
that
like
shit.
that shit.
I don't
We don't like that.
Yeah.
We like the lipstick that this is like lip gloss that we can smell it like right
Yeah.
before like when we right here.
Like right before I get to kiss you, like right before I kiss you,
Is that how you kiss
Yeah,
someone?
we can.
I smell strawberries. I'm
We
like,
can smell strawberries.
I gotta get up in there.
I gotta get there. Yeah,
I
I
know.
gotta get there.
Makes you hungry.
That's what you want. You want to get
Exactly.
that. And then it's not like this obnoxious color. Like some of y'all like to wear the gloss or the lipstick that match your
yeah.
clothes. We don't like
I don't
that.
need that.
We don't like that. We don't like that. We like natural skin tones.
and I'm gonna jump in real quick. The funny thing about it is, like,
They get a lesson right
yeah,
now.
Mark does not love natural women.
Yeah, man.
However, the funny thing is, I'm gonna quote Katy Perry. I can't believe I'm quoting Katy Perry. When in her newest song, she was like, "You go to bed with a 10, and when you wake up to a 2." That's why I hate makeup, because if you're not pretty when you wake up in the morning, if I don't think you're beautiful when you wake up in the morning, you ain't gonna be with me.
Y'all know what that is, right?
That's-
I don't
That's,
need-
I'm gonna get you, sucker? When she
Yeah,
took off her
man.
bag,
Yeah,
and
man.
she-
No, I'm not. No, I'm talking about her face.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Because you
I know
talking
what you
talking
mean.
about the soap opera chick that when you go to sleep with her and she wake up like
Well,
she done had a stylist.
Yeah, if she puts makeup on before she go to bed, that's a turn off completely. I'm like, damn, I can't even
And
touch you.
for the record, ladies, we know it's some shit with us too.
Yeah.
And when the
Y'all
ladies,
sometimes just don't even care.
we know it's some.
At
We know
least
it's,
we care
we know
enough
it-
to put on some makeup.
We don't need no,
Though,
but
I
see,
put
you
lip
say
gloss.
care enough to put on makeup when you got men telling you that we don't care about your makeup. Because for me,
Yeah.
I can't speak for Ruben, but I can speak for me. The more makeup you have, the more
less-
turned
yep.
off I get.
I mean, I'm not going to Ringling Ball and Berry Circus when I go to the club.
You looking
and
like-
that's what I see.
looking like-
a bunch of clowns.
Looking like doink.
I can't do it.
I will agree that don't take it too far to the left, but I do believe, if you're going out somewhere nice, you should prep up a little bit. You know what I mean?
And some people need it.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not saying have those eyelashes that's blinking
But
at you and all of that extra.
But the problem is, the people who don't need it don't understand they don't need it, and that's the problem.
Well, what's getting the attention? Think about that.
Are you going out to get attention, or are you going out to feel good and have fun?
Oh, me putting on my makeup and doing my line nails or whatever, that is making me feel good about myself.
If that's for you, then you're not going out there trying to pick up no man to try to find a husband and all that
Just said
stuff.
attention. Like Ruben just said, it ain't about attention. It's about you making yourself feel
Yeah.
good. Even if you look like Doink the Clown, then that's on you.
And that's
If you
fine.
like to look like Doink the Clown, don't go looking for Doink. Don't go looking like Doink the Clown trying to attract somebody, because the chances of you attracting somebody who you want are slimmer. And I know you guys in Legacy and everything, I'm speaking for the sisters. The truth of the matter is, y'all not the type of women, and maybe I'm going out on a limb here, and if I am, check me if I get silenced here, then I know I'm on to something. But the truth of the matter is, y'all not the type of women that put on all that stuff and go attract the kind of guy that's attracted to all that kind of stuff. Y'all not that type of woman. Y'all the type of women who wants a man that's going to want you for yourself. And so when you go out, you going to roll with how you roll. If that means that today I happen to be wearing sweatpants, then so be it. If that same dude sees you in the same place the next day, yesterday you had on sweatpants and today you got on your business suit, like we talked about when we did the Diva Diaries a few months ago, and we talked about the difference between those two women.
Right.
If we made that woman the same person, you need to be attracting the same guy. Because if
But
you're
see,
not attracting the same guy, then you need to look in the mirror.
The average woman is versatile anyway. I don't know any women who go out looking the same. Do you, SY? They go out looking the same way every day, all day? I mean, the women that I know are versatile.
Yeah,
they
but,
might
I mean, but if
have
we
on their
talk- but if
sweats
we
one
talking
day.
about-
The next day, they might
But
have on an evening gown.
But if we talking about self-esteem, then we should be able to rock whatever we gonna rock. Period.
Right.
It don't
Well, I
matter.
am. I mean,
You can
I
wear
don't
what you
care.
want to wear. You go into the whatever your favorite store is. You buy your outfit. You like, oh girl, this look cute on me, and you wear it in front of every single person that needs to see it before you actually wear it. Because I know how y'all do. You know what I'm saying? When you have that moment, then you good.
Right.
But if you go into the store specifically to say some stranger dude I never met before who I ain't gonna give none to anyway might think I look cute in this, then you going about it the whole wrong way.
I mean, and I think that interesting. God, I can't believe I'm about to enjoy this movie. But Why Did I Get Married is like the perfect example of inner beauty and stuff like that, because you have the one character who her husband cheated on her. Jill Scott's character.
Right.
But then she found a dude who saw her for who she was inside. And at that point in time, Jill Scott was large. You know, Jill Scott was a little big at that time. But you know what? He saw her for who she was, and he fell in love with that. Right. And she wasn't all dressed up or dolled up. He saw her at her best and her worst, and for him it was the same chick. And he married her and all that great stuff, and then it came out a sequel. But that's how real men are. Not the fake dudes out here who pretending to be real men and ain't doing nothing. Real men like myself, Marcus J. You know, that's what I look for. I break you down. Okay, she got on makeup. What's she gonna look like without that makeup? Oh, she don't got that much on. All right, that's cool. That's stuff I think about. For me, that's stuff I think about before I even look at you any sort of way or whatever. You know, and I can only speak for myself, but you know, as far as the woman I want to be able to see that woman any time of the day looking the same and being as beautiful as she is.
I ain't know how to step on Marcus J. Michelle K is checking in. She's saying, what's up to everybody?
Hey, Michelle.
Joy
Yo.
is saying, and I want the ladies, Ruben, you and I, we're going to be quiet on this one because
Yep.
Joy makes a good point, and I want the ladies' opinion on this one. Diva, this is your segment, so you jump in here first on Joy's question. For some reason, I love eyeshadow and lipstick more when I go out.
I agree. I totally do that. To me, when you go out, you just feel special. I mean, you know, I feel beautiful every day, all day, but when I put on that extra little makeup or, you know, my jewelry, you know, my nice shoes and my nice outfit and hair is tight, everything's tight, it makes me feel good, you know, and you're right, I'm not going out there thinking, well, is this guy not going to like my lime green fingernail polish? I'm thinking I look good. You know, and whoever is supposed to be attracted to me will be. If not, I'll still have a good time and feel good.
That's why.
That's why you have something to add.
I don't particularly wear makeup. I've never worn makeup. The farthest I'll go, I may put on a little eyeliner, and I'll put my lip gloss on. I don't do lipstick and makeup and all that. I never have.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of y'all look like the Ultimate Warrior with all y'all face paint on. Like, for real. Yeah, for real. Like, the truth of the matter is, like, some, you know, and it's just, it's too much.
I just think it's all in moderation. I mean, you can wear some eyeliner. You can wear. I mean, I'm not a fan of lipstick, but as long as it doesn't look like you put like a whole bottle on your lips. I mean, like, there are some people who I've seen, especially on television, that looks hideous with makeup on, but when they don't have makeup on, they look even worse, and it's saddening to me. But I get it. I mean, I understand you want to look good. As long as you're doing it for you, nothing else matters. But if you're doing it to go catch a dude, then you got to realize who you're going to try to catch. If you're going to... That's funny. I mean, if you're trying to go get some random, then you dress to go get yourself a random. If you're going to try to get, you know, a boyfriend or a significant other, then you need to dress to get that.
Natural with your legs open.
Okay.
You still stuck on that leg?
You know that was gonna come back around in a circle.
If that's where you, if that's all you took from the last hour of me and Ruben trying to school you, then we not gonna even fight with you if that's all you took. So, you know, if you want to look like Road Warrior Hawk with all your makeup on,
no, I'm gonna go with no makeup on with my legs open like a dude.
If you want to look like Sting, you know, the wrestler, you know, or the Usos, then knock yourself out. But
you ever seen me look like that?
I know
ever
that
in your lifetime.
Obviously, I know that you're not one of those people who do that. But I know that some of the sisters feel as though that, and I'm speaking solely to them. I'm speaking to the sisters who go out and do the extra shit to attract people. Because the truth of the matter is, when all of that's gone, when the makeup comes off, when the lace front wig comes off, when the regular wig comes off, when all that shit is gone, and it's just you there, it's just you and it's just him, what do you want his reaction and his interaction to be with you? If you want him to be into you with the lace front wig, then you need to keep it on. Don't take it off.
And hang it on a rack.
Don't take it off. Like, seriously, don't take it off. Like, because, you know, some of y'all, like, you know, when you first get together with a guy and y'all don't like to go take a shit, like, y'all just hide, you know what I mean? Y'all wait for him to leave, and then you be like, whew. You know, how y'all try to fake in front. Girl, take your shit. Like, don't be trying to be different. You know, and I'm being crass to make the point that the truth is, if you want a real dude, especially when you getting to be our age, man. If you young, in your 20s and stuff, you still brainwashed with MTV and all that bullshit, then cool, that's fine. But if you really, honestly are trying to attract a man to you, right, to who you want to be, then don't be fronting. Let him see who you are. All that representative stuff, I mean, I guess I get it. Like, you know, there's certain things that you need to hold on to. And kind of let out, you know, you don't let all your stuff out because then, you know, we all kind of do that. I don't see it
as a representative. I see it as an enhance to me.
Yeah, but
it's just like if you go out, like you said, with your suit and your masonry pin and all that kind of stuff, it just makes you feel different. When you dress different.
I got you. I guess I look at.
But it's still you.
I guess men and women look at that different because you make a good point. I can't debate that point. You make a very good point. But I guess the difference in my mind is it's one thing when you adorn your body with clothing and that sort of thing. But then once you start adding extra to your physical being, paint, hair, nails, all that kind of stuff, I can only speak for me, man. I can't speak for the average guy. Maybe the average guy likes that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he does. And maybe that's the reason why the sisters do it.
What about the ears pierced?
I got my ears pierced. I mean, you know, maybe a sister don't like the fact that I got my ear pierced. And to be honest with you, that's kind of a her problem if she don't like it. So maybe that's how you should look at it. If a guy like Marcus J or Big Rube is saying, you know, that the fact that, you know, you look like Kamala the Ugandan headhunter with all the face paint on, you know,
no teeth.
You know what I mean? You putting all the face paint on, and he don't like it. You know, you would much prefer to look like Doink the Clown. Then knock yourself out. Go ahead and look like Road Warrior Animal. Hey, go ahead.
You ain't got to worry about me being there.
If you want to look like Gold Dust with all the face paint, knock yourself out. If you feel comfortable doing
you
all,
will never see me personally.
I'm just
look
saying,
like that.
if you want to look like the Great Muda with all that face paint on, then cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just know that there's some folks that think you look like a damn fool. I'm just saying. If you go rocking your natural face, if somebody don't like your natural face, you don't need to be with them anyway.
True.
You don't need to be with them anyway if they don't like your natural face. But if they don't like you because you don't have enough face paint on, that's on them.
Right.
That's the difference.
War paint.
And I went and named all them wrestlers. I'm clowning, but like I'm speaking some real stuff here. Like seriously, if you want to look like, you know, the Great Muda, shit, then go ahead, man. You might as well wear a mask like the Mexican wrestlers do. I don't know who you
Luchadors.
are. Luchador. I don't know who you are anyway. Shoot. Anyway, she's giving me the face. I'm not real.
Jack my segment all the way up, just chopped it up.
I'm just saying. All right, we got. Hey, look, go ahead and
We're running out of time, aren't we?
we're on the building. You got the co-founders in the room. You know what I mean? You
The
got
time check person said we are out of time.
All right, well,
I didn't realize she ran stuff around here. She don't.
Co-host,
Joy-
though,
Joy-
I
She don't
think
pay no
she has
bills.
some kind of power.
Joy is agreeing with me. Joy is saying true MJ, and so I know I'm on to something. When my sister Joy is telling me that I'm on to something, I'm on to something.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
If you and your lady are going to a nice, fancy gala, it's like $200 a plate. Do you want your lady to go out as natural as possible, you know, comfortable as possible, with nothing extra?
Her outfit is all the extra she needs. If she is putting on, you know, all of the extra stuff on her face, like the paint, I'm consistent with this. You're not going.
Can she wear jewelry?
I mean, there's jewelry, that's adorning. That's different. That's different. To me, once you start applying things like, you know, the extra nails with all of the rhinestones and the fake hair and maybe for me,
What if she has like this gigantic pimple right here on her cheek? And it's speaking to you.
Now you know how I feel about moles and pimples.
What?
I have this thing with moles and pimples. Not so much pimple. You can't do nothing about a pimple, and it will go away.
Yeah, she just
and a pimple
at
is
this
gonna go
time-
away. But a mole is a deal breaker. Like if I met you and I really liked you and you got a mole, there's no way we can be together. I can't be with you, and you got a mole. Like seriously, like that mole would have to grow after I met you and fell in love. Like seriously, like if the mole was there, we wouldn't have gotten to the fall in love stage. I'm just being real with you. Like a mole is a deal breaker for me, but a pimple. That's a you thing to worry about it because
Can she cover it up?
grown-ups get pimples.
Can she cover
Grown-ups
it up?
get pimples. And so if you got a pimple and you scared of your natural aura, your natural skin, that's a you thing. I'm not tripping off of it because I get pimples. Do I have the option of covering it up with Ultimate Warrior paint? No, because if I did, y'all would say Michael Sam type stuff to me. Yeah, y'all would call me out my name. You know, you would.
It's like white.
I
and
saw.
it's like this big.
I saw Marcus. Marcus was wearing foundation. What's up with Marcus? You can't, you know, I don't have that option. And that's my perspective. And you know, I mean, I don't want to embarrass nobody, but I've been out in public with friends and not friends who have had pimples on their faces. Does that mean that I call them out? No, I don't care, because I know it's only a matter of time before I get one. I'm not tripping up no pimple.
At the fancy gala?
That's the thing, man. I guess maybe the disconnect that we're having is I don't care what you think. You as the diva and you as the listeners, I don't care what you think, because I'm going to be who I'm going to be anyway. And when the lights go out and the car key gets turned and I'm in my driveway, it's just me. It's just me. You're not here anyway. And when you start paying the mortgage at the J house, then I'll care about what you think. And if you caring about a pimple on my cheek is going to change how we relate to each other, really?
I'm talking about the lady, like your wife.
If a pimple on her face is going to change what anybody thinks about her, including me, because I live with her and I know that she only gets a pimple every once in a freaking while, then really, I mean, seriously, we talking about a pimple, you covering up a pimple. Maybe it's a woman thing.
Yeah, it is.
And I just checked. I'm not a woman. I just checked. Like, seriously, I just checked. I did.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
I checked it. No, it's the Adam's apple. Y'all nasty. Y'all nasty.
That's not where you checked.
It is. I checked the Adam's apple. I did.
I didn't check where he checked, so I have no idea.
You didn't check your Adam's apple? Okay.
Oh, no, I didn't check. I don't know where you checked.
Yeah, I checked the Adam's apple.
Well, I mean, that's all I'm talking about.
Okay.
I didn't see nothing.
Okay. All right.
I'll be looking at it.
Michelle K is saying that she has moments where she got to put on her MAC makeup, and then sometimes she don't. It depends on her mood. She looks pretty with it off and on, and I agree with her. I just saw her on Saturday, and yes, my sister, you definitely are a beautiful sister, and you don't need no damn makeup. She likes to wear wigs, though, and that's just her. Hey, that's cool. I prefer to see you rocking the natural do, but if you rocking a wig, hey, knock yourself out.
I mean, you know what? I'm not a fan of any of that, but if we get to the point where something else about to go down, I would just like a heads up.
You want to know.
Because I don't want to actually pull something and be like, yo, I mean, I'm just saying.
Then you get in trouble.
Yeah, can I get a warning?
Joy is saying that I'm terrible with my aversion to moles. Y'all don't think that there's something like wrong with me about that?
Yes, I do.
David, you think it's something? Ruben, do you think it's something wrong with me because I'm creeped out by moles?
I have a mole on the back of my neck. Are you creeped out?
Well, Miss,
I don't like like feet.
I'm not looking at the back of your neck, so I mean,
unless you know,
if I'm lucky for the rest of my life, I will never see the back of your neck.
I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show you the mole.
Please
see if you run.
It will officially change our relationship forever. That's why. Do you think that there's something wrong with me because I'm creeped out by moles?
No.
Are you creeped out by moles?
I'm creeped out by those keloids.
You got a lot of moles.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm loaded with moles.
It's not. The moles that she got is not like the moles that I'm talking about.
Are you talking about
I'm talking about the moles. I'm talking about the moles that have their own zip code on your face, like those kinds of moles. You know what I mean? Like the one. It's mostly for me, like a mole in your goatee line. And ladies, obviously, I know you ain't got a goatee, but yeah, that's true. But like ladies, like mostly the mean ladies at church that have goatees. But like in the goatee line is really where it's bad for me. Like around your eyes, I ain't cool with that.
You don't like the self-proclaimed beauty mark, like right here, right above the.
What's
left?
the opposite of beauty?
Hideous.
Yeah, that's a hideous mark. Like Janet Jackson, when she drew that on her face, like she no longer was Charlene from Different Strokes to me.
We are part of a rhythm nation.
She's stripping now. She's stripping. The diva, you giving us the look right now. I'm not really sure what that look is.
Yeah.
Did we go in a weird direction?
Yeah, this segment has gone in all kinds of.
Well, bring it
weird
back. Bring it
directions.
back.
We didn't get a chance to do our game. Maybe another time. I wanted to do the 5 love languages in the game.
I forgot about that.
But that could stretch out a whole nother
Money.
hour.
Speaking.
Would you say something?
Intelligence.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm sorry. I
Well,
was doing that love language.
well, let me just say this. I mean, you and me and Ruben and SY, we when we get together, sometimes we get off task, and I can certainly appreciate that happen, and I apologize we didn't get to that. And of course, if you want to bring it back sometime soon, that's fine. If you want to wait till your next scheduled appearance, that's fine as well. And you just let me know when you want to do it, and we'll do it, and we'll make sure that we stay on task and we stick directly to the 5 languages. It's just, I'm definitely passionate, and so is Ruben. And, the fact that we were talking about what we were talking about, ladies, oftentimes, particularly single ladies and our general age group, have a difficult time listening to men when we tell y'all certain things. So that's why I know I can't speak for Ruben. That's why I got passionate about what we were talking about, because I'm telling you, there's certain things that we like, certain things that we don't like. And if you care, listen. If you don't care, then go ahead and continue looking how you look.
By yourself.
But I mean, there's a whole bunch of other men that we could bring in this room, and they may disagree with you.
Absolutely. I acknowledge that. I accept that. I understand that. I agree with that. But, when you ask us our opinion, it's just this. No matter what subject we talk about, you can bring in people who are going to agree or disagree. Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter what the subject is. We can talk about anything. There might be people who don't like tinted glasses and ball caps. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And my response to them is, that's a you problem, because it's how I roll. If you a sister who is committed to wearing weaves and wigs and makeup, don't let Marcus J and Big Rube change you. Because if you do, then that makes you whack.
Right.
That makes you whack. If that's how you roll, if you roll with the lace front wig and the painted on eyebrows and the lipstick with the black lines around the lips.
I do that. Yes, I do.
It's funny.
Not necessarily black, but
it's funny to me. I'm sorry.
Like I need to know where your lips are.
If you that person, then be that person. Don't let us. I'm gonna laugh at you. But there's some guys.
So you're laughing at me when I come out and stuff?
I've never really actually paid attention to that. I never noticed you doing that. And so, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do
I'm not
that.
a fan. I don't understand it.
The fact that you telling me doesn't change how I feel about it. If I happen to notice it, because you my sister, if you ask me my opinion, you're going to get it wrong. You probably be best to not ask me.
I usually don't.
Yeah, don't. I'm not that does my ass look fat in these jeans guy. I'm not that guy. Because if your ass looks fat in them jeans, and then I say your ass looks, then you mad at me, and then we have to have the awkward moment.
Now, see, that's when you say yes, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
So you saying what they want to hear? You saying how you feel?
No, I like fat ass in jeans.
No. That's not what they asking, bro. Not when they ask that question.
Oh, I know what they're asking.
Yeah, the connotation of that question.
Of course.
Does my ass look fat? And sisters don't ask you that. That's not, sisters don't ask that question. That's like the question that you get.
I disagree with that too. I've had that question.
Okay, well let me rephrase it. Do I look fat in this dress?
Oh yeah, I've gotten that.
That's different than do I look fat in these jeans?
Yeah, it's usually the dresses. It's not really the jeans, because I don't know. It's more of an expectation, I guess, for sisters.
But then
the dress.
But then the other thing is, I personally, that word has a negative connotation to it, but I don't like the stereotypical skinny European version of beauty. I don't like.
I don't like skinny chicks.
So you might say, do I look fat in this dress? I might say, yeah, but then I might say, yeah, but I like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, you're not gonna be like, yeah, baby, you need to drop like 15 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah. But see, I think sometimes they want you to say that because they want you to feed into their insecurities.
I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that is very true, and I would say that 90% of the women that I know are nowhere near as big as they think they are.
Yeah.
And I'll pick on you, SY, because earlier on when we was talking before, you was talking about, the sister, the New York sister, not New York, the Alaska sister, and I can't hear you because you don't have a mic. Grab the mic. When you said, whatever it was you said about her. And I'm looking at you like, really? Yes.
So?
She was nowhere near fat.
Or chunky.
Or
that was a term.
Chunky was
Chunky
the word.
was a term.
Chunky was the term. She was nowhere near that.
Because she's going to tell you that's not what I said. If you don't tell this,
Yeah, I
you
gotta
sick.
get that right. Yes, we know how that works. Yes. And
And nothing. I've already spoken on this.
you
And I
didn't
said
speak
what
on
I
it on the
said.
air. You spoke of it
And I
off the
said what
air.
I said, and you can go ahead and repeat
Off.
what I
No.
said.
How about you repeat it?
No, I'm not going to repeat it.
She drinking a
because
haterade.
Y'all heard what I said, and that's that.
She drinking
Does
a
the
haterade.
diva have to bow our heads again and
Drinking a
I
haterade.
mean, the whole drop the mic thing just doesn't really work for me anymore. I'm not really happy about that. I mean,
I didn't drop it. I placed it
yeah, I
down.
mean, all the way down there that you got to reach for it just to talk again.
Yeah, it
You
should
can
be-
at least-
Would you
you
like
can
me to put
you
it?
can at least put it in your lap so
Uh-oh.
that when I'm talking to you, we don't have to have that awkward 2-second pause.
where do
Yeah.
you
before
want
you
her to put
respond.
that mic?
Well,
Put it in the hot spot, right on top of your
hey,
iPod.
hey, that is a mic you will forever use.
No, on top of the iPod. You guys are nasty, man.
First of all, I'm not nasty. I mean, what she was doing was fairly. I think the term would be
Nasty.
nah. Well,
What, because I scratched my leg?
yeah, that's what you did. Yeah, use the mic to scratch your leg. That's disgusting.
Okay.
You guys are officially making me sick. Ain't no hashtag Marcus J. We taking our final break of the night.
don't
We gonna
like
come
me.
back and we gonna leave. Bye.
You'll be all right. Peace out.